Hello, everyone, and welcome to ROKStudios. I'm Stan Miller. I'm PR and Analyst Relations Manager for Rockwell Automation in the EMEA region, and I'm joined today by Bino Bastian. He is Head of Sales for ECONO-PAK. Bino, welcome to the studio.
Hi, Stan. Thank you very much.
So, today we're here to talk a little bit about the digital twin and digital twins beyond virtual commissioning. This is a really interesting topic, but before we get into it, could you tell me just a little bit about your company?
ECONO-PAK is a family-owned packaging machine builder located in Germany. We have 185 employees, and we work globally.
Perfect. Let's get into the topic. The digital twin is often associated with design and virtual commissioning. What's changing in the market that's pushing OEMs to treat it like a life cycle asset and not just an engineering tool?
What is pushing us is doing the commissioning before the machine is actually already there. So we are well prepared for the commissioning when the machine is down there in the workshop. Yeah. So we have early debugging, and furthermore, we are actually reducing risks during the project. And besides that, we have an early alignment with the customer on interfaces, and we can manage the expectations of the customer very early.
Makes sense. In the conversations that you're having with clients today, where do you see end users placing the most value? Is it faster project delivery? Is it the ability to keep improving the machine after installation? Are the priorities shifting at all?
I would say it's a combination. We can deliver earlier because of an improved commissioning. Furthermore, the customer can already train their employees, like operators and maintenance, on the digital twin. So the crew, the team on site is prepared for the machine before it is actually there.
I love that insight because you're talking about the workforce element dynamic, which is, I know, a big trend. Let me ask you, another trend, using the digital twin to standardize and accelerate engineering. What does it take organizationally to make these things repeatable across teams and projects?
Yeah, the organization has to change from a siloed type of working towards a parallel type of working. So mechanical, electrical, and software department can work in parallel, more or less in parallel, on the project, on the equipment. And that's a different type of working. So we have to adapt to that, but it is definitely a big benefit for us.
Collaboration, key to success. OEMs are under growing pressure to deliver machines that are not only productive, right, but also secure by design, easier to support as well. How do you see life cycle traceability, security checks, things like that becoming part of what customers expect? Is that happening?
Yeah, we have to deliver secure machines. Yeah, and the digital twin gives us the opportunity to check, for example, system updates and software updates on the digital twin before actually implementing it at the customer. So we can already, let's say, check if everything is working out well before we actually go to the customer and do the changes on site, and may create a problem. So this way, this is definitely a benefit for the customer and for us.
I could see that potentially de-risking things.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so my last question for you. Looking ahead, what do you think delivering the digital twin will mean in practice, whether that's training, optimization, remote support, or even continuous improvement? How can OEMs pursue these outcomes in a really credible way without promising or over-promising too much?
Yeah, I think the more we can deliver and show the actual practical benefits, the customers will believe in it. Yeah. So we are not just delivering headlines. We have to actually show and prove the benefits, and then it will, I think, kind of go by itself.
That's great. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio today. Great conversation.
Thank you for having the opportunity. Thank you for your time.
And thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more about industrial automation and digital transformation, visit rockwellautomation.com.